Success isn't measured by what you have materialistically. It is how you impacted other people's lives. When it's all said and done, how did you impact other people's lives? Was it negative or was it positive? And if it was negative, then that's how people are going to remember you. If it was positive, then that's how people are going to remember you. And frankly, they're not going to remember all of the materialistic things, all the great things. Sure, it may come up, but they're not really going to remember you for those things that truly don't matter. And not to say that those things aren't nice, because trust me, I love my materialistic things. They're not going to remember those materialistic things. And sure, it may come up in conversation, sure, it may be some sort of discussion, but primarily they're going to remember you for how you treated them, not for what you had. So a lot of us need to remember that. A lot of us get so caught up in the things that we have, and there's nothing wrong with wanting the things that you want and going for the goals that you want, but you have to treat people right along the way, right? You have to treat people right along the journeys, because imagine if you're rude to everybody and then you go and you just work and work and work and you neglect every single person in your life, and obviously you get to where you want to be, but then you have nobody to share those things with. Then you have nobody to enjoy the things that you've worked so hard for, and then you're lonely. You're stuck here lonely with all the things that you wanted, but you're truly not happy just because you neglected all those people in your life that wanted to be around, but you pushed them so far away because you're so busy working. And that's why you need to have a little bit of a balance. You need to work as hard as you want, but why not treat the people that you have in your life right? Why not make time for the people that you really love in your life? You have to go do that, because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to spend the time that you want to be with them when you're actually free. You're going to be free with nobody to spend it with, because you pushed everybody away and everybody out of your life, and nobody wants to have that in your life, bro. And myself included, I get so caught up in my work. I get so caught up in materialistic things, of things that I want and my goals that I want as well, just things that I want to achieve, but I still try and make time for people. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes you have to make time for yourself, for sure. Make time and prioritize yourself first. But if you really do care about these people and you really do want to have them in your life, then you have to show them that, right? You have to show them that you want them to be in your life. You have to show them that you care, and just by hanging out with them every so often, at least making time for them sometimes, instead of just completely brushing them off and working. But yeah, success isn't determined by what you have. It's by how you impact other people. You have to impact people in such positive ways. You have to be remembered, in positive way, because you're going to die, and when you die, you're going to be in the fucking ground, or, in ashes, you know what I'm saying? And nobody's going to remember what you have, and nobody's going to remember you in 100 years unless you did something that positively impacted them, right? Nobody's going to remember you the rest of your life unless you were a positive person, right? If you're so positive, imagine you're so happy, imagine you're such a great person to be around, and you bring joy to everybody's life. People are going to remember you for a longer time, way longer time than they would if you were such a dickhead. They'd be like, oh, he didn't bring any value. Because when people look at you, they'll see the value in you. They'll see, damn, this person treats me right, this person makes me happy, this person brings joy to my life. But if you're a dickhead, if you're rude, then people aren't going to value you as much, aren't going to respect you as much, because you don't respect them. If you respect them, they'll respect you. And sometimes they don't respect you even if you respect them, but that's on them. That's not on you. You treated them right and they treated you wrong, and that's okay. But yeah, people are going to remember you way longer and way better if you make a positive impact on their life than if you make a negative. And that's just obvious, but a lot of us forget that in the moment. A lot of us get mad at people in the moment. A lot of us get be rude to people in the moment, especially to people that we care about, myself included sometimes, and we forget that the only thing that really matters is how we treat people and how people get treated by us. And that's one of my main goals in life, is just to impact people positively, just to make people's lives better, just to make the people around me better and happier, because that's all I really care about. I care about my friends' happiness. I care about my community's happiness. I care about how we can get better. I care about them getting better. I care about my friends getting better. I care about my relationships getting better, my family getting better, and I love every single one of them. And the thing about me is I care so much about the people in my life. I care too much almost sometimes, and it doesn't get taken for granted necessarily, but it overvalues my life. At times, okay, hold up. At times, for example, I value them way over me, and that's a big thing that I used to do a lot more than I do now, but is valuing people over myself, valuing everybody else over me, and filling everybody else's cup instead of mine. And that's something that I have gotten a lot better at, is focusing on the things that make me happy and doing the things that I want to do and focusing on me first. But it's still there, and I still care about people, and there's nothing wrong with that. You have to care. You can't be some heartless, nonchalant person. You can have some emotions, you can have some feelings, you can care about people, and not don't be afraid to show your emotions, don't be afraid to show people that you care, but don't make them your whole life, right? Don't make them your whole life. And that's all I have to say really is value you more, but treat people the way that you want to be treated. It's like, you know, it's like elementary school shit, but it's true. And make a positive impact on them and make something of value to their life. Bring something of value to their life, and they're gonna remember you for that. They're not gonna remember you if you're a rude dickhead. They might remember you, but as a rude dickhead, right? And you don't want that. You don't want to be like that because you're not that. I know you're not that. But yeah, treat people with respect during your life. Your time here is limited. Your time here is finite, and you might as well make a positive impact on everybody's life. Make the most positive impact on a person's life. Everybody that comes into your life, bring that light. You know, be that person. Be positive, because that's how they're going to remember you. And if you're a dickhead, they're not going to remember you. If they do, they're going to remember you as that. And you don't want to be that, because you're not that. I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay true. And as always, you know what I'm going to do is catch you in the next video, because we do it every single day here, because we're consistent, because we're making a positive impact on this world. I love y'all. Peace.